Right, hello YouTube, sorry about that. I've just seen X-Men Apocalypse. It's a bit of a mixed bag really. I'm not going to do any spoilers, it's only just come out. Sort of enjoyed it. It's not it's not a bad X-Men movie. It drags quite a bit and I'm just getting a bit fed up of Magneto's redemption. It's like they've got nowhere to go with the character. It was quite predictable where he would stand in the film. It was great seeing. It's great seeing the Xavier School with the mutants. You always get sort of a good feeling about that, like you're part of it, which I quite enjoyed. Seeing Quicksilver was probably the highlight of the film. Olivia Munn's Cyclops is marvellous, but she doesn't really say anything. She just jumps about being very acrobatic and being very good at what she does. You know, with a psychic sword and the rest of it. You didn't really get a lot of character development with the major sort of like the Four Horsemen. They just sort of were recruited. You know, it was nice to see Raven back. She's grown into a bit of a hero amongst the mutants. The world's sort of a bit balanced now in the film with people accepting mutants, and there's still a bit of funny going on, you know, racism and stuff with them, but it's a better place after the last film with the Washington thing, which was quite good. I like it how they refer back to the other film. You're going to ask me about the Wolverine thing. He's in it for about 2 minutes and that's it. It would have been good if he'd have joined them. I think it would have took the film to a new level to have actually seen him in the final battle scene. Xavier, great character. James McAvoy plays him superb. I ain't got a problem with him. They've almost got it right. Again, it's like the last film. It's just about 1% under what it could be. Do you know what I mean? For me. But there is moments where you are feel like you're picking up on the comics, and the battle scene at the end is very reminiscent of a comic. I mean, it's pure gore. I mean, you know, you're seeing the X-Men really be the X-Men. I mean, they're quite a savage bunch and they're really hammering away at Apocalypse. Storm's lovely. You get a bit of her origins and she's like doing more than what she did in other movies. Normally she just went up in there and spun around. I mean, she's flying and banging off electric bolts everywhere and some of these storms, which is quite good. Like I said, high point for me is definitely Quicksilver. And seeing Jean Grey and Cyclops is really good. It starts their sort of relationship. There's a thing between them. Well, Apocalypse. Oh, I really don't know what to make of Apocalypse. I mean, they've completely altered his backstory. It's not the version you read in the comics. It's all a bit different, you know. He is over the top. You don't really go into his... I was hoping you'd go more into his character really, about why he's, you know, like he is, and you know, his beliefs and stuff. It's just big speeches and shouting and bawling, and basically can do anything to a point. Do you know what I mean? But then the old film, and then we get Stryker and Weapon X. I mean, that's quite predictable. He's back for about 6 minutes. And then we just move on. The world's going to end and all this, and the X-Men come in, a new team, and they really kick ass. And it's great about the old. It's not. You see, the thing is, these films are not the Avengers movies. They've got the potential to be, but it's always that they just seem to be 1% under of what they could be. But I did enjoy the film. I did sort of enjoy it. But I didn't walk out. When I saw Captain America Civil War, it's pretty spectacular. I was thinking about it. I went with a couple of friends, and the actual twist in that and the backstory was really intelligent and very clever. With this, there's not much to it. It's just like a rerun of an X-Men movie. I mean, First Class for me was the best X-Men movie made for me. That's my opinion. A lot of people might not agree with me, but you know, this one, it's not as good as the last one. You know, Days of Future's Past. It's just not. Trust me, it's better than X-Men: The Final Stand. I mean, I just deny that movie. But all in all, I'm going to give this 4 out of 5. It's 1% under what it could have been. You do get a bit bored with special effects in ends, and I'm just getting a bit. I just like them to drop the Magneto character now. You know, because I don't think there's any way you can go with him. Just repeated the whole thing with him. Do you know what I mean? And on his path of redemption, you know. But it's enjoyable. It's worth the money going to see. But it's something I wouldn't go back. Like Captain America Civil War, I went back in. Even Batman Superman, I went back in. I do rate Batman Superman above this film. I really do. Because there is some major, I don't know, things wrong with it. And I'm not going to sit here all day picking at them. I'll leave that to you. Some reviews I've been reading have sort of took my point on it. But I've heard they're going to reboot the franchise. And let's hope they take it in the right way. But I have enjoyed this the last trilogy of X-Men movies. I have enjoyed them, but I just think they could have gone out on a bigger high than this. Do you know what I mean? And there is a great ending. And the one thing this has potential for, which is an all-time favourite X-Men story of mine, is the Dark Phoenix saga. And I don't want to release a spoiler, but this film could go in that direction if it's done properly. The elements are there. So that's my review of X-Men Apocalypse. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm sort of still floating around, still going on, so let me know. Alright guys, have a great day.